All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we are, April 4th, 1 day short before I hit my fourth month. So I just figured I'd do this now while I got a quiet crib. Ain't got nobody coming in to interrupt me or nothing. Uh, so everything has been going pretty solid for the most part. The growth has been noticeable. It's been noticeable. My wife notices it more than I do. But you know how that go. Everybody else see things better than yourself because you always looking at yourself. So, um, I'm still just trying to keep even keeled about it all. I've seen some videos where they've been told that once you hit like month 4.5 and on, that's when it really starts to show out. So, I got it covered right now because I'm gonna do a little bit of a reveal. Um, Before I do that, I'm gonna answer a couple of comments or questions in the comments from past videos. Had one guy, and Be Good, asked if I use fibers. No, I don't use fibers. I'm really trying not to mess with this or manipulate it in any way outside of what the clinic told me to do. Um, I've gotten a lot of positive comments. Thank you all for that. And I've seen some who actually have their procedures scheduled. So it's good. It's good to know that you guys are using my videos as a resource and along with others because I did the same thing. So this is, like I said before, this is me just returning the favor, paying it forward because you know I guess going to Turkey is starting to take off now. So um yeah, 4 months in, I'm still taking the vitamins, still washing 2 to 3 times a week. I put the rosemary oil in my hair probably 1 or 2 days in between washes, and then derma rolling every other week. Next week is another derma roll week, so it's like my monthly anniversaries hit in an off week for the derma roller. So I'll show you what I look like now. I went and got a haircut last week, right? So my stuff was growing a little crazy. So, but I had the barber pretty much just fade it, and then just keep, just don't really touch all this. You know what I mean? So it really just keeps all the transplant area intact. And then I just started, using a little curling sponge, but I don't curl the sponge here, the crown, and I don't sponge the transplant area. So as you can see, this is what I'm looking like 4 months in. Get a little close up, so it definitely looks like we're getting some sproutage here. Um, Look, I'm waiting for it to thicken up, but again, maybe in about 2 weeks we'll start really seeing it. But yeah, I'm actually even confident enough to not wear a hat when I go out now. Before, it was hats all day, every day, um, and it's to the point now where I'm like, all right, I can at least go out looking like this. It ain't that bad. So, um, again, this is pretty much just where I'm at 4 months in. You know, um, so and also before I go, quick recap of some of the things and supplements I do take. I take the vitamin C, the biotin, the pills out of the little after treatment care package they gave me. I do the serum after every wash. I'm doing collagen. I'm doing there's something else there. I can't remember, but whatever it is that promotes hair growth and along the lines of the stuff that they told me to take, that's what I'm doing. So this is pretty much all natural, no fibers, no sort of manipulating it or brushing it, cutting it, none of that. So I haven't had this cut since. So it's where we at. and you can pretty much tell, like, I'm not sponging that area. But if you're getting that close anyway, I must know you. So, but this is it. 4 months. Thank you all for the comments. Thank you all for the subscriptions. I appreciate it all. We're gonna check in again. Month 5. Peace.